How long is the rope to your anchor? Okay, so this morning, I love the analogy in this devotional, and we're just going to talk about being drawn closer to God, but this is a great analogy of the length of your rope of an anchor. So we'll go through that in just a minute. But my name is Heidi Cole. Each morning I read a short daily devotional to encourage you in God's truth and His Word. My heart is truly for that busy mom, busy woman who doesn't have time each day to turn her focal point back to God. I've been there. Come to me continually. I am meant to be the center of your consciousness, the anchor of your soul. Your mind will wander from me, but the question is how far you allow it to wander. An anchor on a short rope lets a boat drift only slightly before the taut line tugs the boat back toward the center. Similarly, as you drift away from me, my spirit within you gives a tug, prompting you to return to me. As you become increasingly attuned to my presence, the length of the rope of your soul's anchor is shortened. You wander only a short distance before feeling the inner tug, telling you to return to your true center in me. Okay, Hebrews 6:19. We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. It enters the inner sanctuary behind the curtain. And 1 John 2:28. Now, little children, abide in Him, so that when He appears, we may have confidence and not shrink away from Him in shame at His coming. In Matthew 22, verse 37, Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. So how long is that rope on your anchor? I love this analogy here because of living at the beach. I don't know how many of y'all have been on boats, but when that anchor is short and closer to the boat, you're not moving that much. You're pretty much staying centered. But if you let out longer rope, then the boats are going to be moving all over and you're not going to be as centered. So, I just love that analogy and how it applies to how our mind wanders from God. And then how soon are you being drawn back to that and being centered back to God? Basically we're talking about the length of the rope, but draw that back to your mind. And that short rope keeps you centered, tugs you back as you become more attuned to God's presence in your life. Then you're going to be quickly drawn back to Him, because our minds all wander, and maybe we're not thinking about God every second of the day. But when something happens, are you being drawn back to His presence? So as we get closer to Him, that rope is going to get shorter, and we're going to continually stay centered on God. So that's the important part, is are we returning to God, or are we allowing a long rope and straying away from Him? So I hope that your rope stays short and you stay close to God. So I hope that you have found value in this, and if you have, then share it with someone you know. And if there's anything I can be praying for you, please DM me. I'd love to pray for you. So thanks. Have a blessed day.